Hi there everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here to do the mid-month check-in for all of my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So this is for mid-month March 2018. I hope that you enjoyed your extended monthly forecast that was available for you at the beginning of the month. And you can look forward to your extended monthly forecast from now on at the beginning of each month. And we are moving through Aries in the moon is in Aries currently during these readings, and then we are in a Mercury in retrograde until April 15th. So if there's anything that's communicative that's been slowed down, or you're finding some problems or issues with that, if you can, wait until after the Mercury goes direct, and you might have an easier time with that. So this is a general reading for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for any pressing issue or concern you have for mid-month March 2018. So just going to do a nice little 3-card reading for you today. And of course, we'll use the bottom of the deck for general energy. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is really beautiful. This is probably something becoming available to you, someone with a message of prosperity for you. If this is a romance, for example, someone who is interested in you is bringing the message that they have a lot of stability and practical care to offer. This could be an individual who is younger than you, and it also could be someone with the signs, any earth sign here, so Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or you could have more earth sign in your own chart, and this represents an energy that you are experiencing. But definitely, this is another individual with this energy, or this is you. I wouldn't say that this is an energy that you find yourself in. This is definitely a person. Anytime we're looking at court cards, we're looking at individuals necessarily. So we do have some potent energy for you, though. We do have 2 major arcana in your 3-card spread today. We have the Tower in your recent past. This is actually for everyone's benefit, even though it looks kind of like a scary card. This is that something's falling apart in order to be built better or more strongly. This could very well have to do with this as well. If this isn't a person and it is an energy that you're exploring, or part of yourself that you're exploring necessarily here, it could be that, you know, something had to be reworked or redeveloped here in order for it to stand on solid ground. So this is actually a very positive thing, particularly because in your current position, you have the King of Air. This is all air are considered intellectual or having to do with the mind. So there could be an element, if you are the communicator here, if this is representing you, there could be a cold communication, a cutting communication, but it's not untrue, okay? This is the caveat with this. It's extraordinary intellectual development and wisdom, but again, it's not necessarily warm. And you know, the danger with air, or swords as it were, which is what air rules in the tarot, is to say that you could be cutting, right? You could be, and again, it's not an untruth necessarily, but maybe there could be a need for some civility here. Maybe there could be a need for some common ground, maybe even some compassion in your communications. As I mentioned, with Mercury in retrograde, if you can hold off of a serious conversation where truth could be upsetting, for example, maybe wait until mid-April to do that. If you have to have it now, just know that something could be deleted here. Something could, the situation where something is falling apart is forcing the truth to come out. Maybe you're hearing something you'd rather not, or you're telling someone something you'd rather not tell them, that type of thing. Just maybe inject a little bit of compassion here. And of course, we're going to look quickly at the sign that this could be representing. King of Air, of course, could be any air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This could be in your own first 5 planets of your chart, or you could be dealing with an individual who has Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian signs in their sun, moon, or rising. And they could be sort of bringing this into your environment this week. So yeah, it could be like there could be trouble in communication here, something that could be upsetting, maybe if this all has to do strictly with you and it doesn't have to do with other agents or actors in your environment, this could be like something is brought to your attention or you're being made aware of new information or material, again, in a general sense, however you're applying this, and then you're just like, you're almost like, thank God, like my illusions have been shattered, but I'm better off knowing what I know now, that type of thing. So it's not necessarily bad. It just could be something where it's like, you just didn't know, but you're wiser because of it. And here again with the Pentacles, like this is a lot, like the Knight of Pentacles is nearing the end of this elemental cycle. So, I mean, there is a lot offered here, okay? And in a very practical sense. So it could be that you can now take this knowledge or this wisdom, as it were, and then apply it practically, right? Or other people could be asking for this knowledge from you, or you're the knight, him or herself, and you're able to sort of, delineate this information or knowledge or wisdom. And here with your probable outcome or the future position is the Hanged Man. This is really just looking at feeling suspended. Something is suspended here, maybe an outcome, maybe a final decision. Again, if possible, wait until the middle of April anyway to kind of a decision about something. Maybe you need to mull something over here, especially if it's heavy or a lot of information. It just means that something, again, because these are potent energies and not actors or themes, these are potent energies. So it's just like, it's something that you can't escape even if you were in control, right? It's almost like you got to accept this and then you got to accept this, but you can play with it, right? You can, what kind of person are you? How do you react? How do you act? How do you delineate or perceive information, etc., with these energies, right? So again, just feeling like we're just looking for one card out of each of the oracles. So yeah, with the Hanged Man, just this sense of, hanging in suspension, something needs a little bit of time, or you should take your time coming to terms with something here. There's a big moon behind him, so there could be an emotional component here. Or there could have something to do with the with hidden knowledge as well. So maybe you're just waiting for added information or something in addition to what you've learned or what you've discovered here in order to make a move going forward. So one of your additional message cards is Truth Be Told. This is really just taking off a mask, literally, okay? You want to take off that mask. Who are you underneath that mask? Who are you if you don't have to answer to anyone, if you don't have to work for a living, if you were able to be honest? Again, we're looking at issues of truth, someone coming to terms with something here, telling the truth, cutting through the lies. Again, the biggest caveat is always, you don't want to cut someone to ribbons, even if it is telling the truth. Look at this, power. Yeah, you have a great deal of power, and this could strictly have to do with you, something happening in your own world, even in your own mind, okay? Remember, air represents the mind. So it could be something happening strictly within yourself at this time. So you're going to want to accept what you can't change, use your power wisely here, and truth is king, right? Truth is king. So the grouse, this is Sacred Spiral. So this is really just looking at something that's on a large scale, something that's occurring here is something that's probably designed, right? Divinely timed or designed for your benefit, okay? You're going to be better off, okay? Especially with the Knight of Pentacles here as a general energy. This is it's slow. It's a little bit prodding. It's a little bit like clunk, clunk, but it's steady and it's sure and it's practical and it'll get you there. So, again, compassion and patience, if possible, within this theme of truth and love. And Sacred Spiral is really interesting because, again, it's large scale. This is universal information, universal wisdom. That's practical, that you can use. And here with your Romance Angels card, so religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. For those dating, this is a big deal. Or in relationships already, this is a big deal for you, and you're probably closer because of it. For those who are dating or getting to know someone else right now, recall that religious factors can be combined with things like cultural and age difference as well. So anytime we're looking at your love life by religious upbringing, it can be cultural, spiritual, and a separation of age as well. So this could be playing out as part of your mid-month check-in energy. And then for creative projects, for those who aren't in either of those former camps, this could be how you're about to express yourself, or indeed what is coming in that you're being enlightened with here. Religious factors are definitely, and spiritual, okay? Religious and spiritual and cultural themes are playing a huge part of your own mental and psychological development here. So that is your mid-month check-in. I hope that you enjoyed that, and you can look forward to your extended monthly forecast beginning in April. Take care until then.